Go.
Okay, so this is the main screen. You have your conveyor screen and your setup screen. This shows indication of restop, or this the system's not ready. Press E-stop, it's red. Reset. If this is out and it's reset and you kill the system power, this kills power to the output of the PLC. You do system on, it powers it back up. You still have to reset your restop. So you can just turn it off and back on. Now you're green, you're good. And you get your amber light up top. If the system is faulted or an E-stop, the stack light will be red. All right. So we'll start with the setup screen, which before was your jog screen, and we just have a couple more things in here. So from this screen, you can look at status of the system. You have servo on, it's homed, it means your feedback's valid, your motor's set up properly. The drive is holding position, not faulted or current limit. This is your actual motor speed before all the gearing, so the actual RPM of the motor. And then this is your position feedback, actual position of the motor. So you can home the motor just by pressing home, that'll zero it out. If you had a fault, you could press the reset button, that would reset the drive. If you press E-stop, you'll see it's not on and it's not running. Oh, it comes up. This is motor RPM before all the gearing. So you can jog this. You go negative 1,000 RPM, forward 1,000 RPM. You can also say go to position. At any point you can home to zero it out. So we're at 0. So now it's set for 360 degrees. It'll do that in 2 seconds with a 0.2 time for XL and decel. So if I say go to position, it'll do 1 rev in that 2 seconds. While you're running, you can press stop or just stop it wherever it was. You can say go to position, it'll continue on. This is an absolute move, so if I told it to do 180, it would go to 180. But if I hit go to position again, it's not going to continue on because it's already at 180. You could do 0 or 360 or any other position. The only position it'll continue doing would be 360, because 0 and 360 is exactly the same. It would just do 1 full rev. So that's about it from this screen. The other screen you have is your conveyor screen. So this is very similar to the system you have right now. From this screen, you can reset the drive. This is the actual safe torque off on the drive. So if you hit this, you'll see your restop turns on because it's actually in line in the safety circuit and it's built into the PLC. So that powers off your drive. You have your 3 different modes: continuous, one shot, and jog. If you're in jog, you can jog from here the same speed that's on your setup screen. So you can jog forward, jog reverse. You can rehome it, and you'll see the buttons will light up as it's doing it. If it's still green, that means it's still running. So home would reset it. You'd do a 1 shot. This would be your 3-inch move. It's 1 link. Index time is 3 seconds. XL decel is 0.3 seconds. This has a 1 millisecond, 3 millisecond dwell, which would be used with continuous, and our gear ratio is 55:1. So for a 1 shot, these buttons now change to run mode. They were in jog before, but now they're running the run mode. So I can run it forward. I'll do that 30 degrees. These are all incremental moves, so you can just keep hitting that run forward, and I'll keep going that incremental move. If I press continuous, it'll keep going. You'll see it'll turn red, and our stack light turns green while the servo's spinning. So if you're jogging or doing a 1 shot, that stack light will be green. So this will just keep going every 3 seconds. So while it's running, we'll get on the next one. If I press cycle stop, it will continue running and then stop when it's at that point. While I'm running, if I press stop, it will just stop right where it was. And rehome to 0 it. And then you just press these buttons to select your different distances. So the 9 inch was 90 degrees, which we got. And that's about it.